Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Celtics. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Cantor in the pivot spot, manning the middle. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. On defense, Golden State. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by Stephen Curry. It's stolen by Green. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Green. Barnes has got his first basket.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
The drive by Green. Thompson for 3. Count the bucket. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Now, here's Westbrook. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Curry's shot is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. Randy Foye, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. They recover it. Thompson misses.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Now here's Barnes. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 an opponent's field goal percentage.
To the middle. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here's Rush. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kevin Durant.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Warriors trail by 7. Barbosa with it. Now guarded by Payne. And Varejao kicks to Rush. The dish to Livingston. A beautiful reverse layup. Livingston's got his first basket of the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And Waiters kicks to Durant. Pass to Adams. Here's Waiters. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Waiters got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Varejao. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Spates in at the 5. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. No good from Spates.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Westbrook, here we go. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ibaka, this is to Waiters. Back to Ibaka. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook drives it. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Cantor. And he banks in the layup. Cantor's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And stolen by Singler. Here's Westbrook. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Westbrook with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Curry, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kicks to space. The 3 can't hit, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Singler passes to Cantor. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Cantor kicks to Singler. And Westbrook throws it down.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
And here's Westbrook after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And Cantor throws it down.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand, and soon, partner.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. From deep. No good. Westbrook with the nice D there.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook.